Whoa, ho, ho. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to do another review, but this time it's for Cartoon Beatbox Collabs, Episode 3, Amy versus Pinkie Pie. Honestly, this was easily one of my favorite Cartoon Beatbox collab episodes. This was hilarious. It was honestly really funny to see. I love this episode a lot. But yeah, so why not we just get on with it? So if you don't know how my reviews work, and if you haven't seen my Mario vs. Luigi review, aka you should just go check that out. But after this video, of course, yeah. If you don't know how my reviews work, well, number one way I go by is roasting. Honestly, roasting I feel like is a very key thing in Cartoon Beatbox collabs slash CBB. CBC. Creativity is number two. Basically things that I couldn't come up with by myself, nor a lot of people that create their own content like their own fan made CBB or YBB, stuff like that. That would is big brain, very big brain. And number three is Laughingstock. It's pretty self-explaining. It's basically the stuff that makes you laugh. And yeah, I will explain it as I go, just in case if you don't know how it is. But pretty much it's what I explained. So why don't we get started? Starting off with roasting, and Amy will be going up first. My three favorite roasts from Amy, starting off with number three, which is Who Wants to Ride That Pony? I really love this roast because this roast, it like just is such a like dirty joke. You're like, oh my gosh, what? And Who Wants to Ride That Pony? Okay, it can go completely over little kids' heads, but it did not go over mine. I don't know if that was on purpose or if it actually is Who Wants to Ride That Pony. Honestly, it was a pretty clever joke. I really liked it. But I feel like it's more of a roast than it is a joke, but we'll continue on. So number two, well, gosh, but you're gonna be glue. Okay, this joke can also go over little kids' head. But basically, if you don't know, horses make glue. Well, not exactly. They don't really use horses for glue. They're like really bad version. So basically, like for example, the glue you use in school, or maybe if you were doing a project in school, or just anything that evolves with glue. There's that like the stick version and then the bottle version. They are both made by cows. I'm 99% sure, and they used to actually use glue with horses, but they don't anymore. And the glue that horses make are really bad. So the super glue from horses that you see here is Pinkie Pie would be equivalent to normal glue from cows. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that the glue sucks, but that's not the point of the joke. The joke is basically they're both making glue, and it's really messed up the way that it is, and it's just a really bad horse joke. Yeah, it's honestly number one is I Whip You from the Saddle. It's a really good cowboy joke, or not really joke, but roast. I really like it because it's roasting the horse community so hard, like and cows and basically anything from farm animals like pigs, sheep, all of the following, basically are getting roasted. I really like this because it's just really like it's like what? And I really like this roast. It's basically saying I'll whip you from the saddle, from your saddle. It's like if you back then they usually whipped cows and stuff like that for like I don't know completely sure why, but it's either something for milk or maybe stuff like that. But horses were also whipped to go faster. So yeah, that's just how it works. So I really like that roast. It was pretty nice. Now we got to go for Pinkie Pie. By the way, this takes negative points away. I find her voice very annoying. So let's continue. Chasing Sonic every day, but you never get the ring. This roast is freaking great because it's saying that you will never get married nor have a relationship with Sonic because you're chasing him every day, but you never get the ring. Basically, you're never successing. You're never getting with Sonic. That's honestly, I really loved that roast. It's pretty funny. Watch me spin and ignore you. Oh, okay, so this one is basically saying, let me imitate Sonic. Let me be Sonic. Let me try out as Sonic. Let me, basically, let me copy Sonic. And then watch me spin and ignore you. Basically, when Sonic spins in the ball, yeah, and watch me spin and then ignore you, and Sonic ignores Amy. So it's honestly a pretty funny roast. Next one is because I'm about to drop. Oh, I love this one. Okay, this is a really good roast because I'm about to drop the hammer. Is honestly a really good one. This I really like this because it's taking Amy's attack moves because everything Amy has like done with attacking is used against her. It's honestly really funny and I really like the joke and the roast. It's a joke and a roast combined, so I really like it. Now I give my point to Amy mainly because the roasting Amy did was just mostly horse jokes, and then Pinkie Pie just roast about Sonic. So honestly, we have heard about like Sonic before in like rap battles, like video game rap battles, Amy versus Peach. We've heard a lot about Sonic roasting, basically stuff like that. But we have never heard anything about horse roasting. I feel like it's a lot more original. I feel like a lot more unique, and also I love it. It's just so funny. So I am giving my point to Amy. Next one is creativity, which honestly, it's yeah. So you know how roasting had like three from each? Well, creativity is a lot shorter. Creativity has one from each, and it's my favorite from one each, mainly because creativity is a lot harder to find. So yeah, and start off with Amy. I love this one so much. So it takes not a pony, mine or little. I really like this because it can go over a lot of people's heads, and it's so clever. It's not a pony. So, My Little Pony. It's basically the whole name of the show is said in just one sentence but different. So, mine and my are the same ways because mine means it's mine and my is like saying like my family, or mine would be mine toy, or it's my toy. Hold on. Mine. Okay, yeah, but basically, my point. Mine and my are pretty similar on word name ishes. Yeah, okay, I can't say it. Whatever. But my little right there or little, and then pony. So it's really clever because it brings the whole thing to it, and you're completely roasting the name. Not a pony. It's not mine, or it's not little. So it's just completely hilarious. And it's not only is it hilarious, but it's so clever. It goes over your head so easily. I really like this roast. It's super smart to think of. Yeah. So next one is Pinkie Pie. Okay, yep, this one again. I really like this one because imagine, let's just say we had a battle, just for example, Link versus Cloud. Imagine Cloud roasting Link about completely all of Link's attacks against him. So let's just say, for example, you know how Link has the Master Sword and the bombs and the bows and every single thing that Link uniquely has. So that means mostly he uses all the time against him in an attack move that's super clever in a sentence and short. That's honestly, it's super independent. That it's honestly so big brain. Like, cause I'm about to drop the hammer. That's roasting Amy about all of her attack moves, and it's super short and simple. And not only that, it's very basic in how she uses it. Because I'm about to drop the hammer. It's basically like a metaphor. Basically, oh my gosh, it's so freaking great. I really like this creativity of roasting. It's really good. I'm gonna give the point for creativity to Pinkie Pie. I really like the roasting. It's just phenomenal. That was so big brain. 900 IQ. And finally, Laughingstock. If you don't know what Laughingstock is, like I explained in the beginning, it's pretty self-explaining. It's just the jokes. Now I know roasting had like the best three out of each performance, and then Pinky or not Pinky, but creativity had best of each one, and so basically the jokes in it. So let's just say so basically how it works is basically there's three on each. So let me explain. So in Mario vs Sonic is a good example. Uh there was there's three of them, but two of them could be Pinkie Pie or two of them could be Amy. Basically, it's both of them combined, and this is basically the final one. Just watch and you'll understand. It's pretty self-explaining, but let's just continue. Starting off with number three, which is Amy. So, by the way, the one with the most. So, if good Mario versus Luigi review. If number one was Mario and the other two was Luigi, Luigi wins the point. But it's basically the one that has the most. So if that makes sense, that's why it's three. So it's not an even number. You put the reason why this is hilarious is because there's so much roasting in it that it's like it's oh my gosh, bro. It's just a lot of roasting. That's practically what it is. Um, well, not roasting, but it's swearing. It's funny. It's really funny. And Amy, yes, so Amy does take the point on this, but I continue watching because honestly, it gets even more funny. Who wants to ride that pony? It's the same joke as the roasting one, but it's just so hilarious because who wants to ride that pony? Basically, meaning, okay, I should probably not say that, but it's pretty funny. Number one's Pinkie Pie. I love this roast and joke. It's so funny. So you're just a side chick. Some of you may not understand, but a side chick is basically when a guy or a girl side guy, I don't know, not trying to scream or anything like that, but basically when a guy or a girl has another girl or a guy, let's just use a guy for example. Not trying to say guys do it, but yeah. Basically when a girl or a guy has a girlfriend, right? That's his main girl, and then he has another girl that he sometimes hangs out, and that's a side chick. Well, that's considered as a side chick. That's in this roast, and it's hilarious. Amy is the side chick, and Rouge is the main chick. That's basically what this joke is, and just so those of you that don't know what side chick is, but basically that is freaking hilarious. I busted out laughing. I was so shocked. I was like, what? I wasn't expecting anything like this because in My Little Pony show, there's no guys, and if there is, it's ponies. Who Amy's not gonna go with a pony. And I was like, all right. And then in Sonic's, no one's gonna go with Sonic because it's a pony. The hedgehog and pony doesn't make sense. I mean, sure, Black Panther and Amy did happen, but I mean, it doesn't make as much sense as a pony. Like that's completely different. So the fact, and I was not expecting this. This was just mind blowing. I was like, what? I love this roast so much. Oh my gosh, bro. Well, yeah. So the winner is Amy. I personally thought Amy won, but that one roast, that one joke right there that Pinkie Pie had, almost made me think Pinkie Pie won. It was really close though. I was talking like 52 to 48. I think barely Amy wins, which so honestly, it was a pretty good one. I really like this episode. But yeah, tell me who you think won below. I want to hear your opinions. Tell me why you think that character won because, I want to hear them. So thank you all for watching. If you want to, you could subscribe. That's cool. You could also like. That just helps out. And also as well, share it. Share it with your friends. Share it with your fam. Share it to anyone that likes CBB. Try to have Verbal Lace watch this video, bro. Verbal Lace gotta watch it, bro. That's insane. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.